Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that Thunder game, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And the starting group for the Spurs, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Butler out there with Tari Eason. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, Wagner is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's George. Then there's Harper. And it's Caravan in at the 3. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And this season still very young, Greg. John Collins, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Baldwin, he's checked in for San Antonio. Collins kicks to Wagner. Now George. Scoreless thus far. Wagner passes to George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is where the length of Keontae George helps, right? Inside, he's so much longer than your typical guard.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Money from the wing.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Caught up with Will Hardy a few minutes ago. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Outside Harper. Pass to George. Wagner kicks to George. 6 on the shot clock. Collins setting the pick for George. And finished off by Collins.
That's such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick-and-roll action.
Now Wembanyama inside. Easton passes to Jones. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Harper. Easton, a screen on Harper. He had a nice open look right there. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Caravan. He has 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And now look at Victor Wembanyama here. Great showing for him last season. And amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Spurs leading by 4. Jones, the pass to Easton. Got a piece of it. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
Now here's Harper. Still scoreless. Here's Baldwin. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The Jazz making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. McNeely shot is off. Utah trailing here. Sexton on the wing. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Nathaniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Here's Reed. Here's McNeely. He started by Collins. McNeely's shot is off. Harper with the ball. From outside the arc. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
Here's Baldwin. Off the run. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Jazz second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
The Spurs making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Harden outside. Fires from 18. Sexton against Vassell. Kicks it out to Harden. 5 to shoot. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
Well, if it's James Harden taking the mid-range, I'm fine with it. This guy is a 3-level scorer par excellence.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Jazz leading by 5. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And the Spurs with possession after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Baldwin. There's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Baldwin's got 6.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Collins kicks to Harden. Outside, Sexton. And it's blocked. And here is Butler. He had 15 points last outing. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. A nice shot by Baldwin. And Utah has possession. They trail by 1. Out to the right wing. And here's Harper from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Pass to Gafford. Harper dishes to Collins. For the 3. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Collins. Harden's got his second basket of the game. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz out in front, up by 2. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Reed. Castle is out there with Baldwin. Then it's Butler. And it's McNeely in at the 3 spot. Here's Castle. He has yet to score. Here's Reed. Hits the target from 18 feet. Reed's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. The Jazz shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Harper the pass to Collins. Sexton kicks to Harden. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Gafford with the steal. Now here's Harper. Tight defense on him. And good that time. Harper's got his second bucket tonight. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Jazz?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Jazz. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Here's McNeely. Last time out, he had 13 points. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Outside Harper. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Harper's got 8 points.
Well, the awareness of John Collins to understand my teammate's open, let me find him.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers scores, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Now, here's Harper. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's McNeely. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And here's a look at the stats for Sexton. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
And the rejection by Gafford. In the corner, Harden. The Jazz with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's McNeely. He's guarded by Harper. They get it back. Pass to Castle. Lets the 3 fly. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Utah leading by 6. Wagner's checked in for the Jazz. George comes in for James Harden. Spurs also with the sub. Tobias Harris is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Outside, George. And here's Harper from the arc. A shot off that time. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Baldwin. He's got 11. Driving in to the middle. Pass to Castle. Out to Harris. Harper with the steal. And here they come. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Then for the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Paul Reed. And Tari Eason subbed in for Tobias Harris. Now, here's Wagner. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Baldwin. Wembanyama outside. To the right side. Pass to Baldwin. From deep. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Harper.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there, probably until the 3rd quarter. Yeah, nice job of drawing for contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Reed is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Harper drops them both. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 5, the Spurs.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
Here's Castle. Still yet to score. Here's Baldwin. Misses the wing J.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Hendricks. And they'll get another chance. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Jazz now. Outside Harper. Just 4 to shoot. And Harper slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Utah. Down low, all sorts of time, and it's good off the glass.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Left side, George. Outside, Harper. Pass to Caravan. First trip to the line for him here.
Second personal foul, 15 foul.
First one falls for him. The Spurs making a switch here.
2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Spurs trail by 8. Jones kicks to Baldwin. Jones looking for an opening. Reed a screen on George. Jones the pass to Eason. Stolen by George. Pass to Caravan. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
What vision, what feel by Keontae George.
Baldwin the pass to Eason. Here's Baldwin. And it's Vassell in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Vassell's got 7.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Wagner with a screen for George. To the wing right side. Outside Harper. Poked away. Here's Baldwin. He's got 14. Reed finds Jones. Back to Reed. Here's Baldwin. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Pass to Markkanen. Now Harper. The Jazz working the ball around now. Reed against George. Lock at 6. Wagner kicks to George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Baldwin. Defended by George. Eason against Markkanen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by George. Outside Markkanen. That's tipped. Here's Eason. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Colin Sexton, he's checked in. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Jazz lead by 2. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Utah, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up. The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. They've got Colin Sexton. Markkanen is out there with Wagner. Then it's George. And it's Harper in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Wagner, a screen on Vassell. The Jazz with another miss. Spurs leading by 3. From the arc. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And he converts the layup. Sexton's got his first points of the night.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Vassell wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
The Spurs making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Here's Baldwin into the lane. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Vassell against Hunter.
That's his first.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Baldwin the pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's George. He's got 10. Outside, Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
Wagner outside. Harper. Kicks to Sexton. No good on the 3. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Baldwin. 21 points in the game. Pass to Reed. Here's McNeely. A three-pointer is right on target. McNeely's got 5.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
A shot by George, wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Sexton dishes to Harper. They need this. Oh, that's blocked.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
A different look for Utah. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Wagner. John Cowens comes in for Harper. And James Harden subbed in for Keontae George. The Spurs also with the sub. Gassel's checked in. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Baldwin. Reed with it. Covered by Gafford. To the paint. Here's Baldwin. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Baldwin. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. The tray. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In the corner, it's Gafford. Outside, Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. And he comes up with the deuce. 6 points for Lauri Markkanen.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Here's Baldwin. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Spurs have been after free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
The Spurs making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
Man, that's a big-time fearless move from Colin Sexton. Put it home, young sir.
Harris a screen on Sexton. Out to the wing. Here's Castle. Nothing on the board. Basket good. Jazz trail by 12. Here's Sexton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Castle. Here's McNeely. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs up by 9. From Delta Center, back in a moment.
It's the final quarter.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Enzo Harden will bring it up for the Jazz. On the floor for San Antonio, you've got Baldwin. Paul Reed out there with Harris. Then it's Castle. And it's McNeely in at small forward.
Collins, such a confident shooter. And this guy on the catch, he's ready to rock.
Here's Baldwin. To the inside. And stolen by Sexton. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Harper.
Open teammate and puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Reed a screen on Sexton.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Sexton's got 13 points in the second half. Harris a screen on Sexton. Pass to Castle. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing, and he nails that one right through the net. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Harden the pass to Gafford. Now, here's Sexton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Pass to Baldwin. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Utah. Harden outside. And finish off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball, and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Harper's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now. Keontae George, he's checked in for James Harden. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Sexton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. And now a 3-point Jazz lead. Here's Baldwin. Shot to stop the run. Hits it from 3-point range. Baldwin's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs.
Number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. George looking over the floor. Gafford. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Wembanyama, a screen on Harper. And he drives in. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Harper. Jazz passing it around. Outside Sexton. 5 on the clock. From deep, George drills it from outside.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Baldwin the pass to Wembanyama. Here's the floater. Wembanyama, a screen on Harper. Baldwin can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 5. Pass to Harper. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by McNeely.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting...
And so it's San Antonio who's scraped by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. You guys had it going from long range. When that happens, how does that affect the offense?
Well, when they're making shots, it's opening the lane for us drivers. And we just want them to continue to shoot with confidence. Everybody on this team, no matter if you make it or miss it, we need you to shoot it because that's what the game tells you to do.
Keeps the floor spread, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game.